And welcome to Nancy's Neighborhood, folks, and it's good to be with you today. And I have some guests today that I think you're going to find interesting and fascinating, and they're going to offer you some place to go. And I know that everybody out there is looking for things to do this fall, and so here we go. We're going to do it. So my first guest is a sweetheart. I just love her to death, Catherine Patton, and she has a 501c3 that's called Love Nancy.
Yes, ma'am.
And explain to everybody what that is.
Love Nancy provides support to caregivers and their loved ones living with Alzheimer's, memory impairments, and special needs. And we have 3 programs. Caravan program, which started with our pajama drive, which we've now hosted our 5th. Pajamas for your mama.
I love that. Pajamas for your mama. I think that's
you.
great.
Yes, it's wonderful. And Caravan, we collect pajamas and toiletries and care good items the month of April, and then those are distributed through our Caravan program to nursing homes, to churches, to individual residences, and throughout the community. So they get gift packages, and then we provide like coffee and donuts to the staff or to the caregivers. Fun with Friends is a group of young adults with special needs, and some of our activities include employment, volunteering, going to the movies, just outside activities in the community, and physical fitness.
And I noticed with that group, sometimes you all are at Prospect School,
yes, ma'am,
helping out when they have special lunches and things
yes,
like that. Because
fact,
and that's so wonderful.
Yes, and one day actually I noticed we were bringing them treats because they're kind of our little partner school, and you had brought them some the same day.
And we just overloaded them.
And we overloaded them that
okay.
day, but it was wonderful. We
yes.
love Prospect, and I think we're going to do their Thanksgiving lunch
yes.
Each year, so we'll be back this year for that. And our 3rd program is called Memory Makers, and that just started after our successful fundraiser last year, Wine for the Mind. We were able to provide a respite for our caregiver and their loved one who's living with an early diagnosis of Alzheimer's. So we provide like a memory making activity. For example, Jack and Teresa Borders were our first recipients. And she's in her early stages of Alzheimer's, and she's young, very young. So we provided them with an overnight stay in Crossville and 2 tickets to the Cumberland County Playhouse.
How neat!
Because that's something they enjoy doing, going to plays.
Fantastic.
And so that fit into what, to try to give them before, her memory gets too far gone.
Right.
Now this summer we were able to have another recipient, Joe and Phyllis Lemons. They received 2 meals a week for 4 weeks.
Oh, how neat!
So it was just nice that they didn't have to go.
Yes.
And do the do the shopping or the the preparing, and it was brought to them, and it just really gives them the time together to spend time together.
And a lot of people may not understand, caregiver, that's a full-time job.
Yes.
I mean, that's not just 8 hours a day. That's not when everybody goes to bed at night, because sometimes that is a problem time.
Right.
It's 24/7.
Right.
And the caregiver needs a break.
Exactly. And that's what we, with Memory Makers at least, and even if it's for a short time,
yes.
is to provide that. There was a time when I was caring for my mom, which Love Nancy formed from my mother, Nancy Patton, who was diagnosed with early onset Alzheimer's
yes.
at 58. And I remember when we were renovating her house and getting it ready to put on the market, I was in the living room or dining room, and I had been painting, and I was just sitting there. I just started crying,
mm-hmm.
and just was so overwhelmed. And I looked out back, and my neighbor was mowing my grass, and that right there, it meant the world
yes.
to me. I cried even more, but I didn't ask for help. They saw a need, and they went and did it.
And that is so wonderful.
It is. I know.
That's the thing about Cleveland. People will just
step in.
They do step in, and sometimes you say, "Whoa, hang on a second." But really, it's so nice, and sometimes that's just mowing your yard.
Right.
Made them feel good.
Right. And we delivered some packages to Avalon Hospice, and a lot of times I don't. Some of the nursing homes, like at Christmas time, like Signature Healthcare of Cleveland and stuff, I'll get the size and stuff beforehand. But sometimes we like to just pop in with gift Care Good packages and laundry detergent and all that stuff that they can pass out to the people that need it the most. And they were just overcome with gratitude.
How
Avalon
neat.
Hospice. Yes, they were just so wonderful. And then they sent us a thank you card. I mean, they were crying because they were just so excited to have these packages. And and I didn't call ahead. It was a nice surprise, and it knew it would
Right.
be something that would be given to their patients and their caregivers.
Right,
So.
right. And of course, you have a personal reason for being involved in this, and I think that's what probably makes you more passionate. Now, you are a 501c3.
Yes, ma'am.
You are a nonprofit.
Yes, ma'am.
And so you need to make money. So let's talk about how we're going to do that this year.
Yes.
Again.
So we each year we've had a fundraiser called Wine for the Mind. This is our 4th year to have it, and
It's
it's gonna be,
unbelievable.
it is.
I'm not disputing you, but it just seems like it started last year.
I know. And it will be at the beautiful Coffee Barn here in Cleveland, Tennessee. It's Friday, October 26th from 6:30 to 9. We will have food by Cafe Roma.
Oh, wow.
We'll have beverages provided by Mash and Hops and Tarver Distributing. And it's going to be a wonderful event. We've got amazing auction items. And
Oh, wow.
Yes, and very unique ones this year, too.
Okay,
so,
super.
yeah, we did a lot of, on foot asking, but this year, too, I used a group called Travel Pledge, and they help charities with their with their auction.
I didn't know anything about them. Okay.
And so we've got a trip to the Dominican Republic. We've got
Wow.
a golf trip for 4 to Costa Rica. We've got some amazing golf packages through them too. And then we've got local wonderful golf packages. It's Black Creek, the Cleveland Country Club, Waterville, Tennessee National, and Loudon. I mean, we're just super excited about.
Fantastic.
We know there's a lot of golf
Yes, there are.
people out there,
Yes, there
so
are.
we try to have a lot of golf heavy. But we've got some very unique items too. I've got a lady doing flowers of the month, where you can go and purchase for a full year from Perry's Petals. You can sign up on the auction and bid to win flowers for a year. So in
An
memory of
arrangement?
her mother. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So she is providing it, and then each month somebody will go. If they win that auction item, they go to Perry's Petals each month and get a beautiful bouquet.
How neat.
I know. I mean, and so we have reached out to people like that too. We've got several that will do baskets. They'll make their own and donate them to us so we can use them. And a lot of the times too, they'll like to do it in memory of a loved one.
And I think that's great. I really do.
It's very special.
Now, tickets, the price of the ticket,
Yes. Okay, so a single ticket's $45,
Okay.
or bring a friend, and it's discounted to $80.
okay. And the thing about it is, once they get there, they're going to get free food,
Yes.
free beverage,
Yes.
and a chance to buy these wonderful items.
Exactly. And that's the good thing of having it in the fall, I believe. We've got holiday packages.
Oh,
So
neat.
a lot of times when people come, they're purchasing for gifts.
Yes,
for,
that's what I was
for
just
Christmas,
thinking. Yeah.
for birthdays. I mean, you can really stock up for the year
Mm-hmm.
and for the holidays. So we've just got just very cool. We've got a pet basket. That's always a hit, of course, for
It
animal
is.
lovers.
It is.
We have a river houses, 2 different river houses that friends of ours have donated to us each year. That people can bid on. We've got Ruth's Chris in Chattanooga.
Oh,
and,
one of my favorites.
and
yes.
Embassy Suites right next door.
Oh.
So we have a perfect date night package.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of good things and a lot of local fare too. The Red Ribbon donated.
Yes, yes.
We've got the Apple Valley Orchard and Panera, and we've just got some really unique, fun items.
And that's awesome. So this is going to be Friday, October the
26.
26th, and I want everybody to remember that, Friday, October 26th, at the Coffee Barn. Now, tell everybody where the Coffee Barn is.
It is located 2688 Benton Pike, so it's right up the road from the Whirlpool. So you can hit it Michigan Avenue or Benton Pike. You can come off Durkee. It's real easy to get to. It's a beautiful venue, and they're wonderful to love Nancy and support us, and it's just been they're just wonderful people.
And I know several people that have had events there, and they talk about how wonderful it is.
Yes.
I've never been there. I need to just drive out there and just
should.
look at it, just to say that I've been there. But okay, it's Friday, October 26th.
Yes.
The time is
6:30 to 9. Doors open around 6 though. So we do have, like, our purple sponsors come in a little early. They get to auction preview and have a beverage if they'd like. And we will have other beverages as well. So we'll have
Right.
waters and sodas, and it's just going to be a really good time. We have a wonderful musician that comes every year, Randy Steele. He is from Cleveland, but he's from the Slim Pickens Band.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So he comes every year, and he and his friends, and they play. We've got great music and beautiful flowers, and it's just a really good event to raise money for a great cause.
And I think that sounds great, and it is a great cause. And like I say, having, my mother-in-law had Alzheimer's, and she lingered for quite a while with it. And people, like I say, people don't understand caregivers. It's 24/7.
It is.
And there's not anything. My husband was an only child, so there wasn't any tag, it's your turn, or anything like that. And so,
Right.
to raise this money to benefit people.
Yes, it provides the overhead for us to continue to run and have these awesome programs.
And I think that's absolutely wonderful. So how does somebody get a ticket?
They can go on lovenancy.org under the Wine for the Mind tab, purchase their tickets ahead of time to save some time at the door, or they can purchase them at the door.
Okay, so you will have tickets available
tickets
at the door.
are selling, so
Oh.
I try to encourage. I did a post on Facebook just today, and just to kind of encourage people to go ahead and get them ahead of time too, and save time. And then that way you can get in there and see what all the good stuff we have.
Absolutely, and look
Yeah.
around at all the auction items.
Yes.
Now, will you have a silent and a live auction, or is
We
everything?
will.
Okay, good.
The second year, my favorite live auctioneer is my dad.
Oh, fantastic.
Lou Patton will be our auctioneer once again.
I love it.
So
I love it.
he's really good. In fact, that night somebody asked him if he'd done this before, and he never had. So
I can't. I'm trying to visualize it, really, actually, Catherine, and it's not popping up in my mind.
he's incredible.
I think that's great. I
Yeah.
think it's absolutely super. So I want everybody to know tickets are $45
For a single.
For a pair, it's $80.
Yes, ma'am.
And does a pair have to be a male and a female? Does it have to be a date night? It could just be
No,
like
friends.
if Anne Marie and I want to
Yeah.
come. Okay, very
Yes,
good.
of
All right,
course.
very good. And it's the 26th from 6:30.
6:30 to 9.
9.
At the Coffee Barn on Benton Pike.
Okay, food, beverage, lots of great auction items.
Yes.
And
Live music.
Live music, and Love Nancy needs
Yes.
the money so you can continue your programs.
Exactly.
Catherine, thank you so much. It's always great to
I
see
know.
you.
Thank you for having
Oh,
me.
so great to have you on today. Folks, don't go away. We're going to take a commercial break. And you know what I say about the commercials. Watch our commercials, support our sponsors because they pay our bills. And I'll be right back with 2 more guests that are going to offer you another opportunity of something to attend. So don't go away.